I mean, for me, this was my dream job, man. I like when I was auditioning, I was like, I'll do it for free, but pay me. Like,
Hi, this is Ashley Victoria Robinson coming to you from the Popverse here at New York Comic Con 2024. And let me tell you, friends, I'm sitting with the people I'm most excited to see this whole weekend. The crew and cast and brainchildren behind Star Trek Section 31. Let's start with a super easy question. Star Trek is a huge, expansive universe with lots of important characters and moral themes. What was it like joining this project? Tunde, why don't you start us out as the big boss?
as the big O, as the full circle.
Well, yeah, I joined several years ago, 5 years ago, the Section 31, and it was on Discovery before that, and it was a lot of fun. Alex Kurtzman asked me the big question, would you direct it? And I said yes, and I was super excited. And then we went through 5 years of development, because it was a TV show, and then it became a movie, which was amazing because we got to work with this amazing cast, and we had the time of our lives. Who's next?
Agreed. I agree wholeheartedly. Warm bubble bath, good people. Can't recommend it highly enough. Had the time of my life.
Yes.
Yes.
Echoed sentiments. Tunde asked me to come aboard along with AK, as I call Alex Kurtzman. Yes, AK, like he's a gun. And in the midst of which, I got an incredible family of cast. There's Michelle Yeoh, the Michelle. When we say Michelle, all of y'all say Yo. And then we got Robert Kazinsky, who I call Kaz, and we got Holy Roly back there, Casey. We got Umberly, we got Sven, we got James, we got Sam Richardson, baby. And then we got Augusto, Miku, and Emily. I think I did the whole cast. And it was fun because Tunde was at the helm. Thank you, Alex, for making Tunde direct. Section 31.
Rob, can you say something more heartfelt than that?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, for me, this was my dream job, man. I like when I was auditioning, I was like, I'll do it for free, but pay me. Like, yeah, joining Star Trek was the greatest moment of my entire life. I got to go into space. I remember when we wrapped our first shot, which was the group shot that we did, the first group shot. It was all 7 of us standing around for a day, and after the first take, turned to you and just went, I'm in fucking Star Trek!
I'm in space!
Yeah, I'm in space! And I'm in Star Trek!
Rob and Omari, your characters, according to the internet at this very moment in time, we don't know whomst they are or whumst they are.
Ooh, I love that. Whomst,
Could
yes.
you tease, maybe in 3 sentences or less, a little bit about who you're playing?
I play Alok Sahar, and again, Tunde gave me a lot of the backstory. Rob has pointed out that Craig Sweeney, shout out star writer, did a rock solid job of setting up Alok in terms of what we know about him. But I'll give you some of his whomst.
Please.
And that is that he's been around for a very long time. That's all I can tell you.
Ooh, which means almost nothing in Star Trek. Could be anything.
Ooh.
Could be any race. Could be any type of character.
Good point. But his first right hand and left hand, in this case, man, slash mechanic, is that of Rob Kazinsky's Zeph.
Tell me about Zeph.
Yeah, no, Zeph is the do anything left hand of Alok. Will literally smash anything, run through anything, jump through anything, eat anything, do anything, as long as it's fun and as long as Alok says so.
So it's all your fault, is what I'm coming to understand.
Yeah. I make no decisions.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was good math you did. That was very good.
Thank you. I dropped out of math after grade 10.
Oh, no.
Same.
Yes. Every Canadian's like grade 10. Casey, you're playing a legacy character.
I sure am.
What was that like, and did you take any inspo from TNG?
Oh my gosh. I mean, I watched Trisha O'Neill's incredible work in yesterday's Enterprise over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. She did such an amazing job. She set me up so well. It was like playing t-ball. I was like, wow, thank you for this gift. Yeah, and it's just very, very cool to be a person who's already existed and to be trusted with this very big boots.
In real life and metaphorically?
You know, I had some boots, didn't I? I think we can all remember the boots. There was a lot of boot. But yeah, it's like the most exciting, delicious, scary, but also like just excited. It's a lot of sounds, just a lot of sounds coming out of my face that are happy sounds.
Tunde, something else that we don't know is what time period Section 31 is set in. We know that time travel is a thing. We know that secret organizations are a thing. We know that we span thousands and thousands of years. What can you tell me about when Section 31 is set?
Ooh, this is a trap. How about this? How about this?
I don't know what you're talking about.
No. I got an answer.
What is
I got an
time?
answer. It is set in multiple time periods.
Ooh! That's good. That's the
Because I
headline.
gave you a hint that Alok has been around for a long time.
Okay, so by the end of this video, we're gonna know who everyone is playing and when this is set.
Being so sneaky. Ooh, we're being sneaky.
I would love to ask the cast, if Tunde were a Starfleet captain, who would he be?
Ooh.
Kirk, Picard, Cisco, Janeway, Archer, Burnham.
Archer.
Ooh, because he's forging new ground.
Yeah. Also, Tunde showed up in.
Say more.
Tunde one day tried to dress like all of us. How about that?
Wait, at the same time?
Well,
I mean, pretty
Wow,
much
that
is what
would
it
be
looked like.
interesting.
It was a style choice.
He tried. Yeah.
But it was sort of
He tried to
influenced
dress
by
like-
Michelle.
Yes.
Yeah. You know, she
Did she direct you?
she sort of, Michelle Yeoh demanded it,
But can you direct Michelle Yeoh? Like, what is it like having to be in charge of the Queen of Star Trek? Oscar winner.
Yeah, I mean, it's unbelievably intimidating. But she's such a wonderfully giving human being.
Very generous.
And also, yes, very generous as an actor. So it's a collaboration, and, it's just, you just get amazing stuff and you just feel like, with all we had an amazing leader in Michelle, and the cast was just. I think the thing I'm most excited about for the audience to see is just the cast and how they work as an organism, because it's just fantastic. It's different from what you've seen in Trek before in the best possible way.
What were the fight scenes like, everybody?
That was so humbling, bro. Just so you know. That was very humbling. Thank you, Tony, for that.
I was gonna ask what the fight scenes were like, because obviously with an action star like Michelle, like Super Cops 2's Michelle Yeoh, you have to come up to that in the stunts.
That's what she's most famous for. Super Cops 2.
If you haven't seen Super Cop 2, I'm telling you, this is your homework. You must watch it. No Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
I was about to say, no slights to Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. And Lee, right? Like, shout outs to him. But in reality, the fight scenes were, because we got to shout out our stunt coordinators, right?
Yeah.
We have to, these guys were just amazing. What an incredible team of fight coordinators, stunt coordinators. Got Sam Richardson looking sexy flying through the air.
Yeah.
Like, looking incredible.
Yeah.
Like, very
Chris McGuire led the stunt team.
he was
I mean,
so
and you guys, I mean, you guys put out on those stunts, right? Like
a lot of fighting from Rob.
Some of us had to do it in very heavy suits.
Yep. A lot of fighting for myself. A lot of fighting
Give me
for
attention.
Sven. A lot of fighting for Sven. A lot of fighting for
Everyone, pretty much.
James.
Yeah.
Even Umberly got in a fight or two.
yeah.
Umberly got in a fight. Everyone did.
Did we fight every day? Did you ever fight? You have big boots on. Did you ever fight?
I feel like it's not a very, like, what we're used to.
Starfleet
The
is
idea of Rachel
what?
Garrett getting into a fist fight is quite exciting.
Isn't it? I can neither confirm nor deny.
Oh, that's right.
I think the most impressive thing that I saw Michelle do was I watched the stunt doubles go through a fight sequence that was incredibly complicated and difficult and very balletic and very impressive. And then they just showed it to Michelle like once, and then she did it perfectly.
Okay.
I mean, you hear these stories and you're like,
Unfair.
Yeah.
like, what the
It's
hell
amazing.
did you? I don't even.
Yeah.
Also, I got to witness this very, very quiet moment when I think they were like lighting or something, and the stunt folks were like walking through it for blocking, and she very quietly stood to the side and was like marking it really tiny with herself, sort of like this. And it was just this tiny little moment, and she was just with herself, and there was nobody around her, and it was so beautiful. Anyway, that's my bit.
She's pretty
it's-
special,
it's-
those fight scenes, man.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing watching how her mind works with the fight scenes and with the performance scenes, and how both mean everything to her, and how she takes stuff she learned in the fight scenes and apply it to performance, and vice versa. Yeah, it's really it's fun to watch. You know, we all had fun watching it.
Okay, I would like to ask.
Sorry.
Go ahead, please.
I think when I watch her marry those two things, I see her dance background. You know what I mean? Like the performance and physicality really coming together. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's so cool, man.
The last thing I would like to ask, because we are here at New York Comic Con,
Woohoo!
what is something that we are geeking out about but you're not working on? So what's something that you're into that's not Star Trek right now?
Oh yeah. Oh wow.
I'm watching your wheels turn
Oh.
around.
No. I know exactly what it is, and it's right there.
Where?
All Might from My Hero
yeah,
Academia,
All Might.
right there.
Yeah,
All
that's
Might.
what I'm talking about.
Confirmation, Rob Kazinsky, anime
Yeah,
nerd.
My Hero MHA is the most unbelievable TV show, and All Might, which is that guy with the blonde hair doing this right now,
Yeah.
is the greatest iteration of Superman there has ever been on any screen.
You could make a very good live action All
Yes,
Might.
that would be
I
great.
would kill to be on there. United States of
When
Smash,
have
let's
you
go.
started?
Yeah.
When have you started?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Let me ask you
if they
something.
do that, I'm in.
Tunde for
Let me ask you
Let's
something.
go.
But Rob,
Yeah.
All Might or always right here with us?
Star Trek.
Look, I didn't ask about if we were hoping for sequels or an ongoing TV
Right? And he
series.
still said
We'll
it.
do that next time. Tunde, what are you geeking out about?
Rings of Power.
Yes.
Nice.
Omari?
I'm a Call of Duty guy. Big time Call of Duty guy.
Yes.
And yeah, I always feel like I'm called to some duty somewhere, but I love it.
Casey, take us out.
I've been watching Agatha all along. Loving
Yes.
it, loving it. Obviously came in costume, so please, if you're seeing this, I'm ready for the road.
Thank you so much for joining us here in the Popverse at New York Comic Con.
Thank you guys. Peace.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.